What's up, guys? Happy Friday and happy day 27 of Preptober. Thank you so much for coming to hang out with me today. If you are new here, welcome, welcome. My name is Alana. I am author of Sporadic Magic, the Shards of Stars series, as well as The Wicked Wrought, my Kindle Vella young adult steampunk series. I am also a decorative meets functional planner and massive goal setter. So if you want to hang out, there's lots of good content on this channel already, lots of Preptober stuff up, and lots of good things to come during NaNoWriMo. But this one today, you guys, is going to be a super fun one, and it's extra special because this topic was selected by my amazing friends who hang out over on the Facebook group. I love y'all. Thank you so much for choosing this one. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really, really excited. So we are doing a What's in My Bag NaNoWriMo edition today. It's actually going to be, spoiler alert, what's in my bags, because as you can see, I have two bags here. I use a in and around the house bag during NaNoWriMo, as well as an out of the house bag during NaNoWriMo. So I'm going to quickly show you guys the bags that I use, and then we're going to take a look at all the good stuff that goes inside. So I apologize, this is not going to be the best angle for the bags, but we're not really doing a bag review here, so please forgive me. If I can find either one of these, I will link them down in the description below, just in case you're looking for them, but both of them are older. So first of all, my in and around the house bag is a Loungefly canvas tote. Stranger Things Season 1, my absolute favorite. This bag is so special to me. My husband and kiddos got it for me for Christmas a few years ago, and I absolutely love it. It's really deep and thick, and the canvas is really sturdy. So I like to stuff this up with all the things I use during NaNoWriMo and tote it all around my house. If you saw my most recent Preptober video, I talked about how one of the things I do for NaNoWriMo, or really any time at all when I'm writing, is change up my spot. It helps my brain reactivate and gets me remotivated. So I will literally go all over the house and sometimes out into the backyard. And it just makes my life so much easier if I just have a bag to stuff it all in instead of trying to balance an arm load or making multiple trips. So my outside of the house bag is this Coach Hadley bag. You guys, I apologize again for the angle, but this is a NaNoWriMo video, not a purse video. I love this one so much. When I go out of the house to write, I take this with me, but that doesn't happen very often. But if I do go out to a coffee shop or to grab lunch or to the library to get a little extra writing time in, this is the bag that I take with me for two reasons. It's huge. It has a really thick, wide straps, a really big inside with a zip pocket down the middle, and then it also has little footies. You gotta have little footies if you're gonna put your bag up on a table out in public. Yes, I'm one of those people. I absolutely love this bag so much. Again, it's the Coach Hadley bag. This one was also a gift from my husband and kiddos, so it's such a treasure to me. I absolutely love it. I use it other times, not just during NaNoWriMo, but it's incredible. Okay, now let's take a look at everything that gets stuffed into those bags so that I can work some writing magic. Starting with my laptop. Yep, she's old, she's beat to crap, and I refuse to change. So I love it. I will use this baby up until she has no life left, and I'm okay with that. So this one, I can put my laptop into the Stranger Things tote, no problem. I could force this into my Coach bag, but I don't. If I'm going out of the house for writing, I will just tuck this under my arm when I get out of the truck, and I just have everything else that I need in the Coach bag. I don't try to force it, I just carry it with me, and it works. Next are my bags within a bag, I guess. These are my zippered pouches. I love this little bundle so freaking much. It's a coincidence that they go together because this one on the front is my indoor little Ewok Loungefly pen pouch. Again, a gift from my husband and kiddos. They pay attention, what can I say? They know what I love. So this one is a Loungefly, and then this one is a Happy Planner pen pouch. This strap is intended to put it around your planner, but I love just bundling these two together. This one I do believe is still available, so I will link it for you. This one I don't know about anymore. This is from the, I believe, Homebody collection from the Happy Planner from a couple of years ago. So these are my pen pouches that go everywhere with me for NaNoWriMo, or anytime that I'm writing. I take both of these. So I'm gonna open them up and show you guys what's inside. So the Loungefly one is pretty straightforward. This is the one that I use most often, and it just has my favorite pen, which is the Pentel Energel 0.7. I have like an endless supply of these with refills. Absolute favorite pen. I love it so much. So I just keep my pen in here, and then a whole bunch of highlighters and the Zig Dot, I think Color Clear is what they're called. Clean Color Dot. I just have dot markers and highlighters, and that is it. The only thing I will change out about this from month to month, from project to project, from NaNoWriMo to not, are the highlighter colors. Everything else stays the same, just highlighters and a pen. This one, however, is a little bit chaotic. It's not normally this chaotic, and there's a reason for the chaos, you guys. So for this NaNoWriMo in particular, you may have heard me talk about this in past videos. I am cutting back on the amount of creativity I put in my planners every day to save my creativity for my writing. So all of this washi tape is stuffed in here because I am limiting myself to a set amount of supplies for my planners. So I'm not going to be able to choose any extra washi tapes or any extra sticker books. I'm just sticking to what I have so that I don't have to make many more decisions. So I have all of those, which it may look like a lot. I promise you it's not. It feels very stressful to be limited to that small amount of washi tape. Next in here, I have my little scissors. These are Itoya scissors from a Japanese stationery store my husband brought back from Japan for me a couple of years ago. I absolutely love them. They're so convenient. They're really great for cutting washi tape and stickers, and it just makes it so much easier to throw this into my bag rather than some big pair of scissors. Then I just have some little sticky note sheets in case I need to make notes for something, and then it's a note that I can just toss away rather than having to keep it. I also have some little page flags. I went with fall colors for this NaNoWriMo in particular, as well as these. I have an Erin Condren bookmark because I do use those in my Erin Condren planner as a bookmark, but I also use these as just a little straight line, almost like a ruler, if I need a straight line in my planner. I also have some Sarasa, I think these are the antique collection of pens, just in case I want to make notes or write something out in a different color. I normally stick to black ink, but every once in a while I like to make a note of something in a different color. So these are really great. I also have tweezers. These are really good for just grabbing some stickers or washi tape. If you have something tiny to put down on your page in your plotting notebook or your planner, those work really great for that. I have, again, like I said, lifetime supply, you guys, of my Pentel refill, and lastly, a little thumb drive. So that is all for the pen pouch bundle. The next thing that goes everywhere with me, or is going to go everywhere with me, is my plotting notebook. I recently decided that I want to have one notebook for each of my books that I write. In the past, I kind of had these things scattered throughout. I would make a custom notebook or have it in multiple notebooks, or have a little bit in my planner, a little bit in a notebook, some of it in a journal, and that wasn't effective. So I will be, or I have been, plotting and outlining and coming up with ideas and quotes and character development and world building and all sorts of things for book 2 of my Shards of Stars series in this notebook, and I'm going to take it everywhere with me for NaNoWriMo. This one, you guys, was super cheap. I think it was like $5 on Amazon. So again, if I can find it, I will link it for you just in case you want to grab one. Next up are my planners. Now, my Erin Condren Weekly will not be coming out of the house with me. I will take it everywhere around the house during NaNoWriMo, but this one will stay home if I go out of the house for writing. My Passion Planner Daily is my ride or die planner, and this will 100% come out of the house with me if I go anywhere for writing. Side note about this one, you guys, this is a Coach and of course Peanuts collaboration cover. They send this to you as a notebook cover with their own little Coach notebook in it. But beautiful discovery for me is that the Passion Planner Daily Small fits like a glove in here. And I'm obsessed with it. I own 3 of these already, and I change them out for all of my planners for different times of year or use them for other things. I absolutely love it so, so much. So I am going to have a separate video of a walkthrough of everything in my NaNoWriMo specific planner, all the setup, all the situation. But really quick, here's a look. My Passion Planner Daily November is all set up for NaNoWriMo, and I absolutely love it. Also, it coordinates. How cute is that? Next up is my Erin Condren editing notebook. I absolutely freaking love this notebook. First of all, I love Erin Condren's covers, how you can swap them out. This one is so beautiful. It's from last year's autumn release, and I just think it's absolutely stunning. But this is their productivity notebook, and it was a game changer. You guys, editing my most recent novel with this system, I'm going to do an entire video showing you how I edited using this notebook, but it's so incredible. Now, I am not going to need this really until toward the end of the month, because what I do when I'm writing, I will give my husband the first half of my novel, and he will make edits and give it back to me, and I just carry on writing. So I won't need this until the end of November, but it is something that is going to come with me because I do like to make notes in here that I get from my husband. I don't like to just keep things on my laptop. I'm terrified I'm going to lose something, but it sticks in my brain if I write it down. So again, keep an eye out for that editing video. It will be coming out probably partway through NaNoWriMo because not many people are really going to need editing stuff during NaNoWriMo, but it will come. Next up, stickers. You guys, stickers. Gotta have the stickers. Again, I am challenging myself to only stick to a limited amount of sticker books for my planner and my plotting notebook during NaNoWriMo. It's going to be a tough one. I think I've made some good choices. Passion Planner stickers are just incredible always. You can never go wrong with them. They're having a pre-Black Friday sale, you guys, right now. 75% off a lot of stuff. Some of their sticker books, a lot of their sticker books are only $6.95. So I always have Passion Planner linked down in the description, plus a discount code for you guys if you want to check that out. But these are the ones I am going to be sticking to, and then I grabbed three other ones that I may or may not reach for, just for having a variety of ideas. But yes, this is what I'm limiting myself to. So again, I will have a video on how I'm going to be using my daily planner during NaNoWriMo. That's what these stickers are for, but it really helps me and motivates me to use that while I'm writing a novel, and you got to have a little bit of decoration. So again, these are going to be stuffed in my tote bag. If I do go out of the house, I will probably only grab 1 or 2 of these to take with me. Next up, writing gloves. You guys, these are a game changer. Also, my office is the coldest freaking room in the house. And of course, NaNoWriMo takes place during November, so it's cold. Unless you live somewhere where it's not cold, then nice for you. Maybe you still want some writing gloves. They're a cute accessory. So I have some simple black ones. Of course, they're covered in dog hair. My life is covered in dog hair. I have just some simple black ones. These have a thumb hole. Why is everything covered in dog hair? I know why. These my husband got me for Christmas last year. I also have some knit ones. These are both Doctor Who, of course. My lovely friend Megan, who is also an author, she knit these for me. How incredible are they? Dalek, I love them, but you just put them on and they have a thumb hole. So no fingers or anything like that, just a thumb hole, and they keep your hands warm and your wrists cozy while you're writing. And I use the heck out of all of these during NaNoWriMo. Yes, I'm a super huge mega Doctor Who nerd, if you didn't know, and I adore these. Okay, last two things. Well, there's three things, but you guys don't need to see my asthma inhaler. But yeah, my asthma inhaler goes everywhere with me as well. Earbuds, of course, these are just my Google Pixel earbuds. And then gum. You guys, okay, this might be gross. If you're squeamish, plug your ears. It's not that gross. I have this habit when I get to like a really intense part, a really crazy scene, or a chapter that I've been avoiding writing, or when I'm toward the end and I'm just about to win NaNoWriMo, I chew gum like crazy. Like I will chew it and then spit it out and get a new one a minute later. It's kind of gross. It's kind of weird. I don't know why. I don't know why. There's got to be some sort of science to it, right? There's got to be some sort of reason. But chewing gum is like a comfort thing for me, and it helps me get through like a really intense writing scene or something that I have been avoiding. In my novel Sporadic Magic that I just published, there was a scene in that book that it takes place in a cave, and I had been avoiding it for forever and I couldn't do it. It just wouldn't come out. I finally sat down to write it, and you would not believe how much gum I chewed. Cinnamon gum. That's my favorite, is Big Red. This has been a long talk about gum, but I chewed so much gum during that chapter. So now you know, if you read the book and you get to the cave chapter, you're going to be like, there was a lot of gum chewed to produce this, and maybe you'll appreciate that, or maybe you'll just think it's weird. That's okay. So there you have it. All of the things for What's in My Bag NaNoWriMo edition. Let me know if there is something you guys put in your bag for NaNoWriMo that is different from what I have here. Let me know your favorite thing to have in your bag during NaNoWriMo. Let me know if you got inspired by something new to try out from this video. One thing I did forget is hand sanitizer. If you are going out of the house, NaNoWriMo takes place during flu season, so take that hand sanitizer with you, my friend. And maybe some tissues, and maybe some vitamin C, and maybe some airborne. Just kidding. I'm not that bad. I am that bad. Okay, so here are all my goodies. Again, I will link all the stuff that I can find down in the description below for you guys. Hang out for NaNoWriMo. There's going to be a lot of fun content coming up, and a special thank you again to my Facebook group friends. Y'all are amazing. I love the heck out of you. Thanks for choosing this one. It was a fun one. Everyone, thanks so much for coming to hang out with me. That's all for this one. I will see you in my next one. Tell your dog I said hi. Bye, guys.